Welcome back to 48 Amped. I'm here with Jaysanityyy, aka Barricane. Nice to sit down with you finally, man.
My boy, pleasure for having me, man.
Yeah, you're a musician, producer, creative. Just tell me about your. We start with music. Tell me about your approach with music.
Like how you mean, like how I got into it originally?
How you got into it? Maybe like what do you? Your approach, how you make it?
I mean, I feel like answering this question is like more than it being black and white for real. Like it really depends. Most of the time, life stuff be happening and you just need like an outlet to express. So that's like majority. When it comes to projects, I say that's how like my projects come into fruition. But I don't know, like sometimes I just be bored. When I'm bored, I just go ahead and create. But it's a lot of different, you feel me? A lot of different ways it can come about, man.
Yeah, I find that like in your music and like the things you put out, you're very image heavy, very like storytelling heavy, and like where does that come from?
I feel like just my mind, like I like when I hear sounds, sometimes I see the visuals to it, so it makes me want to cater to the sound of whatever it is I'm creating, But yeah, I feel like also like just me being here, like in Colombia, it kind of plays into everything, visual wise, because it's not a crazy big city. It's not much out here, so I'll be trying to like kind of make something of it, like world building, pretty much, just from what I'll be seeing around.
Yeah. Let's think like when it comes to like that world building, like what is Jaysanityy's world? Like what do you wanna say with your music?
I'll be feeling like whatever it is that's on my mind at the moment. Like I don't know, I'll be all over the place in my head, bro. Like sometimes like I will say everything is intentional, but truth be told, sometimes I don't even know what be going on. Like I just be doing shit, bro. Throwing shit to the wall, hoping it sticks, and then usually after I kind of, after like the process of whatever it is I create, I realize that there's like a different meaning behind it, Especially when I was younger, like I've gotten better with kind of having like an explanation for my shit beforehand, but that's how I kind of started out, bro. I like just doing shit and then be like, okay, so this, you feel me, making the connection, this can actually mean something, simple shit like that.
I see your videos and some of, especially your cover art. It's very like dreary and distorted, and like, how does that come about? Like, is it the same thing, like throwing stuff to the wall, like how?
Yeah, I would say, like, there was kind of a shift that happened, like in terms of my cover art. Shout out Frank Dory, because are you familiar with him? He's a artist, and I got into him like around 2020, 2022, around that time. He kind of like has the same type of distortion. And when I seen it, it was just intriguing. I gotta tag you in, bro, because it's real intriguing, bro. But I was just like, dang, how can I like kind of make something similar to this? So I just started doing my own thing. Most of my cover arts are made on my phone, and I kind of found out that he was pretty much doing. I was using Pixar, the app, and I found out that that's exactly how he was doing his shit. So I was like, oh, you can actually make some shit just on your phone, and I kind of just developed my own style from there, for real. Yeah.
How does that go into like beat making? Like when you came into, like, do you produce your own stuff? Or?
Yeah. So, bro, the only reason I started making my beats for real is because I didn't have anybody to make beats for me, and I didn't like the idea of niggas using the same YouTube beats as me. So I was like, bro, fuck it. I just start creating my own shit, and I have a project called Platinum Dreams. I released in 2020. I was working on it in 2019, and those that project has YouTube beats, you know, but that was just because I wasn't able to make the beats at the time. So I wanted to really make sure that after that, I would lock in on my own production. Because one of my shit is kind of hard, you know, like, I do know what I be doing when it comes to that, bro. Like, I know my shit is hard, but I wanted to lock in on that just so I can get more comfortable with my sound and get to the point that we are right now.
Yeah. Like, well, I know you've been very active. Like, I feel like you have, like, you have shit ton of projects. How do you feel like your sound has developed through both the rapping and the producing since then? Did it start in 2019?
Nah. Well, you want me to answer which one first? Like, did it start? All right, so when it comes to rapping, like, I can't even, like, really put a time stamp on it because it's just been some shit that I've been doing since I was a kid. I want to say my earliest experience was in 3rd grade. I was listening to a lot of Eminem and shit then, bro. So I started writing in 3rd grade. I believe I started producing like 2014, around that time when I was not trying to use YouTube beats, but definitely I think I realized that they were kind of combining like around the 2022 time where I was making Shoot the Messenger. I stopped using samples and I started just making everything from scratch. Cause I found out that Griselda, their project, What Machine Gun Doom, I believe they didn't use no samples on it. I read that somewhere and I was like, one day I'm gonna get to that point, but I just held off on it for so long until I just said, fuck it, bro, and I just started making my own samples. And people around me, like my people, they was noticing also the shift that was going on. So I just ran with it pretty much. I just doubled down, tripled down with all the projects following. And that's pretty much how like the sound came about, bro. You know.
What's some like specific like things that you like to like put into your music? Like, this is my signature. This is how I mark like my music.
Like into the beats?
To the beats and to the rapping.
Bro, see, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I just be hearing stuff like that I like pretty much. Specific wise, like, I can't even think of anything right now for real. I do like, I'm real drum heavy, so I like complex drum patterns and shit. That's something that I've been told that my drum pattern is very distinct. But real talk, I really just be it could be a subtle thing, bro, like effects. Like, I just reuse the same sounds. And I seen in a Pharrell interview, he was talking about this, bro. Actually, nah, it was the J. Cole podcast, The Inevitable. He was talking about how, like, Pharrell, he was having a conversation. He was like, bro, how did you make your sound, bro? And he was pretty much like, I just keep using the shit that I like. And I was like, that's exactly what I be doing, bro. Yeah, bro.
It's like simple, but it's like
exactly
profound. And
exactly.
Like, yeah. How does that approach kind of bleed into your other, like, I know you have a group. How does that like simple but like approach go into other stuff?
Well, I feel like me making my sound how I do that right now, it kind of does influence the people I work around, as do they influence me, obviously. But this is some shit that we be talking about. Like, I feel like we all kind of pull influence from each other. So I know my man Slidell, he doesn't use any samples, or he doesn't use many samples in his shit too. And he's also like a person that has a distinct sound. And so I don't know, I just be feeling like the energy bounces off, you feel me, from one another because of like just little things like that. And yeah.
Do you think of yourself as like a lyrical rapper, like, or like, how do you view your music in comparison to like everything else that's out?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like when I first got into it, I was like, you feel me, like trying to be mad lyrical, just trying to say words I ain't know, like big words and shit. Cause I was a Joey Badass fan, like I was real heavy on Pro Air coming up and everything. So that kind of catered to my sound, but I don't necessarily want to say I'm a lyrical rapper, even though like that's when you listen to my projects, that's probably like what you're gonna get from it. But I don't know, like I just be influenced by a lot of things, and I be especially in the production, I be wanting to try new things because sometimes like it's boom bap for life, but that shit it be getting old sometimes, right? The lyrical shit is cool. It's always gonna be a part of me, but sometimes like I be wanting to harmonize, or sometimes I be wanting to do D&B shit. Like I don't know, bro. I definitely don't want to like be put in no type of box when it comes to the lyric, because I see how like that can hold people down when they just known as a lyrical or a conscious rapper, bro. I'm just like, I'm not trying to be like in that box, but
Yeah. I think that's a very important point, considering like where we're from, like our surroundings. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you not allow the kind of, I remember you talking about like how you make your images, like it's kind of not much to work with. How do you not allow that keep you in a box?
Because like the way I see it, bro, like I be wanting to do different shit just to, I guess because the shit that I'm doing is different to kind of the people around me, and I just be wanting to show niggas like, bro, it don't gotta be one type of way. It don't gotta be a certain way, because you know how it is out here, bro. Everybody pretty much dress the same. Everybody trying to act hard. Everybody trying to do the same shit, and I just, not that I like want to stand out in terms of having attention, but I just don't want my shit to sound or look like anybody else's. It's just like that, yeah.
How's the individuality flow into like some of the ways you like? I really want to get a sense of like some of like your visuals. Like I really want to get a sense of like your logos. Like how do you like?
I mean, bro, like honestly, all of that shit just comes into like people just being weird, bro. Like I started editing, doing my own shit because niggas was being weird. Like literally, in terms of logos and everything, I didn't really have a lot of people to go to that are like will take it as serious as me, because I be wanting to have everything look a certain way, but at the same time, not everybody is 100% on board with like being locked in on like going in a certain direction all the time. So I just said fuck it, bro. And I be usually like writing all my shit. All my logos are usually handwriting, and I just like take a picture, make it a PNG and shit. That's how you get like the Barricade logo and all of my shit. It's like a real homemade style, bro, because I didn't really have a lot of people to go to for it, so I just kind of taught myself how to do this shit.
It's important to like be able to make stuff out of.
Exactly, bro. Because I feel like it also kind of it teaches you how to what's it called, bro? It teaches you just how to not rely on people and kind of like get comfortable with what it is that you really want. Because let's say I would go to somebody for something and they don't like execute it 100%. Then it's like, okay, well now I'm not satisfied with it. Now it's like I don't like how it is, and I'm not finna put something that I don't like out into the world. So it kind of worked out for real, if you ask me. Like not having nobody around to do shit with.
Commercially, like that support. I know you said like people can like your friends like bounce off ideas from one another. Like how does that support help you be who you are?
Bro, it's just about being with like-minded individuals. Like truth be told, I don't know how it would be if I didn't have that bouncing energy off. Like if I didn't have that group that I was with, like I don't know how it would be. I'll be real heavy on like I said, being around people who kind of see where I'm going and have the same vision as me. Because I've come to realize that a lot of the times people will try to like put in their 2 cents or like steer you in a different direction. That's not to say going in a different direction is bad or anything, but it's just about having that. It's just about having that like outside source, not necessarily the validation, but just to know that there's somebody else like you that is capable of doing the things that you're doing for real.
how does your heritage, like, how did, like, you're raised in Maryland, born and raised in Maryland, but, like, Liberian background, West African, like, how does that inform your music, your creativity at all? If it does.
I feel like being Liberian definitely plays like a big part in it, just because it's a strong community. I get a sense of that's like the other place I get a sense of community from, and it's a part of me. So I know like back in the day, like a lot of African kids like were kind of ashamed to call themselves like Liberians or Nigerians or wherever they was from because kids are cruel, bro. Nigga, kids are cruel and people be getting bullied and shit. So I know people be trying to play away from that, but I feel like I realized, and even saying with being from Columbia, being from Howard County, bro. But I realized, bro, you were born where you were for a reason. There's no point in trying to run away from the shit. You might as well just play all the way into it. So that's what I did.
Check for me.
Mm-hmm. Magnum opus.
You got a chip on your shoulder. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Check for me, man. I don't know, bro. Like, I was really just trying to make good music, honestly. Like, I really wish it was a crazy story. I do have some crazy stories, but check for me specifically, I was really just trying to go in and make bangers with the experiences that I was having at the time. So that's why I'll be talking about like just my position in life at the time. I don't know, bro. I was really just trying to make good music, honestly, and I feel like I did deliver on that. What you think?
I think it was good. Like, again, like the storytelling is like a big thing, and then just like like blending. Like, okay, you can be a storyteller, but like making a good song, making a good product, making something that feels whole. Like, is that an important idea to you when it comes to making stuff?
Like, I'm definitely like an album type of person, and I definitely want my shit to like sound complete, because I feel like that's definitely, people would say this around times, bro, but like that's still something that's missing from music nowadays, bro. We in the fast food microwave era, people just be wanting to pump and dump out singles and shit, which is cool, I guess, for the type of artist he is, but that's just not how I be rolling. Even like as a consumer, I like listening to full bodies of work, because it's just something different about like when you listen to an artist, how they intended for you to listen to them, right? Like, it kind of gets you in their mindset and like how they was when they was creating it. It just does something that like singles can't do. So I paid attention to that as a consumer, and I try to incorporate that into my artistry pretty much. And yeah, I've just always been an album type of person since day one.
Yeah. Tell me this: how does your surroundings? Matter of fact, what do you want from your surroundings? What do you want coming in the future for music, for any other endeavors? What do you want?
I really just want to be able to express myself without bullshit. Truth be told, I want to express myself without feeling like I'm weird about it, or without feeling like it's something wrong with me. And I guess if I'm doing that and it like makes other people want to do the same thing, then that's an add-on. But I'm being selfish with it, bro. Selfish ass nigga. I'm doing this shit for myself, for real. And I think more specifically for my surroundings, I don't want to say, you feel me, I want everybody supporting me, but I just want people to know like this is not no fun shit, bro. Like, this is real. It's real experiences. It's something real, you know.
Stand behind your art as a human. You feel me?
Exactly.
Yeah. What are some words you want to say to somebody who wants to like do something like you do?
It's capable. It don't really take nothing but the vision and standing on the vision, bro. It's mad cliche saying shit like this, but it's really the truth. Like, we live in an era when niggas just don't want to be themselves, bro. And I be looking at it, I'm like, bro, This shit is too corny. So I just want people to be able to just be themselves, bro, without feeling like they need to mold into something else, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's kind of like what I feel like the world promotes nowadays. You see people acting a certain way, like you see streamers, bro. Now everybody trying to stream, which is cool, but you know damn well that you only trying to stream because the next man is doing it, because like you able to get a quick bag off it, bro. Like, bro, find a way to incorporate what you want to do or what you like doing, bro, and make a bag off that instead of just running to some shit that you know is not for you, bro. Like, I just be getting tired of seeing so much fake shit, bro. It really be making me mad, truly told. That shit be blowing me, but yeah.
I think it's important, bro. I think that's an important thing. Like, just like stay true to your vision, and like it's important to like draw inspiration from around too. Like, this is your life, but be yourself.
Literally, bro. And it's not, I don't think it's a hard thing, bro. Like, cause I get like being perceived, like that's something that I kind of still struggle with, but you only your own version. There's only like one you, so you might as well put yourself out there and just say fuck it. Just fuck it. For real.
All right. Do you have any last thing you want to say to creators, to anybody? Oh,
Hey man, just put this shit out, bro. We need more of this, bro. We need more. Like, I know people be scared and people be trying to like wait for a certain time. Even some of my people, you feel me? You know who you is. You know exactly who you is, bro. But like, don't worry about it. Just put this shit out. People, bro. One thing that I really don't like about music that I've realized, that I've accepted, but I've realized is that like, when you put some shit out, you pretty much opening a world for people to critique and criticize and like say whatever. But that's just how it is, bro. People gonna talk regardless. People gonna say anything they want to say regardless. So you might as well just double down and stand 10 toes on whatever it is that you want, bro. That's all it is to it.
is there anything we should check for? Right.
Me, check for me. But nah, just bro, check for yourself, bro. Check for yourself. Make sure that you're good, bro. Make sure that your people is good. Check for any opportunities, big or small, that might be coming your way, because everything is a blessing in disguise. Shit, check for Barricade. Check for the music. That's it.
All right. We out.
Yeah.